It turns out that at least a couple of hardline anti-Boehner votes who promised to vote anti-Boehner ended up voting for him. I don't have the names in front of me. Grothman is one. I think Mia Love voted for Boehner. But Pete Sessions voted. Well, that stands to reason. Pete Sessions voted for Boehner. Now, there's one other thing, though. I don't know. Last I saw, that was only 401 people that voted. Now, who? Yeah, they can't find Trey Gowdy. But here's the thing. It may be that they need more than 29 now. Remember, this 29 votes needed was based on 435 and 218. If 401, say, is the number, or 410 and not the 435, I don't know. I'm just openly speculating. I have to look at it, but they might have ended up needing more than 29 if they had a significant number of no-shows. Don't know if that's right, but regardless, if they end up with 28, it's gonna be hard to convince me that the whole thing wasn't designed to tease. It's so close, and then blow the chip shop field goal in the last second. Here's Jimmy in Spring, Texas. Great to have. Speaking of Texas, Jerry Jones just said that we got the soundbite coming up that Chris Christie gives them mojo. And Jerry Jones, he can't imagine going the rest of the way without Chris Christie being there. Okay, Jimmy, welcome to the program. Great to have you here. Hello.
Hey, Rush. Happy 2015, and live here in Texas, but not the biggest Cowboy fan, but that's okay.
That's all right. Yeah.
You know, Rush, your comments just a minute ago were exactly what I was calling about. I'm sitting here watching C-SPAN, watching the vote take place, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all, Rush, but, you know, getting to 28 votes and being so close, to me almost seems like it was a contrived event just to throw the base, you know, weed the base, some red meat to make us feel good. You know, we gave it the good fight, but we just came one vote short.
Throw your bone. It might be. It could have been positive. It could have been. Don't give up, guys. Don't give up. It could have been, but it was all staged to go in. I told Sturgley at about 23 votes. I said, you know, it's going to end up 28. Oh, yeah.
Rush, and seeing Trey Gowdy, who I totally respect, not even show up to vote. You know, we've got a phrase down here in Texas, and that's big hat, no ranch. And that's kind of how I feel today about Trey Gowdy.
Yeah, we interviewed him for the Limbaugh letter, and I remember really liking it. And I still do, don't misunderstand. But, look, Boehner put him on the committee. Boehner gave him the Benghazi, or whatever committee he's got. I don't think it was realistically that Trey was going to vote against Boehner. Yeah, Trey Gowdy nominated Boehner in November. I think there's a lot of expectations that people had here that weren't really realistic. Look, the Speaker of the House is a powerful person, folks. It's not like we're trying to take out, you know, Aunt Agnes and get her committed to the home. It's a serious position with a lot of power, and people are going to buck it at their own peril. And with as much fear as permeating the people of this country, this ought not surprise a lot of people, actually. I tell you, folks, you have to respect those that manned up for that vote against Boehner. That took a lot of guts to vote against, because they know there's going to be a price to pay. Courage, remember that courage is never wasted. And we'll be back. Don't go away.